stuff going on too much. It's more like character driven. And
I really liked Samuel L. Jackson's character in that movie. I think is he the octopus or something, And then second one is kind of out of left field, but it's super underrated. It's called Meet the Robinsons. It's a Disney movie. You can find it on Netflix right now. I just recently watched it the other day. Came out in 2007. Me and my girlfriend really like it. It was pretty cool. It has like a pretty cool plot twist towards the end. I don't want to ruin it, but it did get a 67 on Rotten, so it's pretty good, right?
Yeah. For them, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can find that one on Netflix if you have it, so check it out.
Nice. Very nice. James, what do you got?
My one and only rec is a movie I just recently watched, and it is a Netflix original called Tau. T-A-W? U.
Oh, Tau.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with
from The Guest.
Mika Monroe.
Yes.
From It Follows.
And The Guest.
And The Guest, of course, yeah.
So she kind of plays like she's kidnapped by this mysterious billionaire guy, and they're running some type of experiment on her, or her and a group of other people, and he's trying to figure out how to build some super high-tech AI, and which kind of runs this whole house / prison that they're in, and she has to kind of outsmart it.
Smart House 2.0.
Yeah.
You get that,
yeah, I got that. From Peg Bundy.
Yeah. It's a good movie, so check it out on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. That's my only one. Tau. Yeah.
Your only rec?
Yeah, just one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Busy guy, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have two.
Okay.
So since Vic had me shout out Deuces Wild last week,
yes,
I wanted to do kind of my Deuces Wild pick for this week, which is Rumblefish.
Rumblefish.
It's rated R. It's from 1983. It runs at 1 hour and 34 minutes, and it's got a 71 on Rotten. It's starring Matt Dillon, Mickey Rourke, Nick Cage, Chris Penn, and Diane Lane.
Wow. What a cast.
All in their prime.
Yeah, I was about to say their heyday.
Yeah.
Yeah, like pristine. I wrote down the synopsis for this as well. So, coming from within a broken home, Rusty James walks around with a chip on his shoulder. When his brother returns...
It's my childhood nickname.
Rusty James.
That's what they used to call me. Before I got a new peg leg.
When his brother returns home, Rusty goes to him for some much-needed advice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's still, it's kind of in the vein of like Green Street Hooligans or, those kind of gang mentality films. It's really good. It's, Matt Dillon is awesome. If you guys haven't seen it, you should check it out.
Nice.
Moving on, I wanted to, since we're talking about Sin City, and this is Comic-Con week or weekend, I wanted to do Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.
Nice. I was going to recommend that too, but I didn't think...
I guess you
think we were like on the same... I didn't do it so you could do it. I knew it was going to happen. So, yeah.
He's like, I got you. I got you.
That's already from 2014, if you could believe it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's been a long time. I went to see this in the theater. I thought it was awesome. It's got another star-studded cast, including Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And it's got a disappointing 43 on Rotten. Shout out to the airplane.
Yeah.
There.
Air traffic control coming.
Basically, it's some more intertwining noir-style short stories, continuing with some of the original characters from the first film.
Something that I actually wanted to bring up during... Oh, never mind. I'll bring it up during the whole... When we focus on the movie.
Okay.
Because it kind of intertwines with that. This movie, the Dame to Kill For.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
To be continued then.
Yeah.
But, I just wanted to say that I think they brought this film out at the wrong time,
Yeah.
and that's why it didn't do good. It didn't do good at the box office. It did. They tried to pitch it in 3D, which was fun, but it's not a summer film.
Yeah.
You know, it's too gritty, and especially this one, the subject matter is very dark and bleak, and it's not a traditional blockbuster. And another big thing that I think played against it is they took way too long. Because you got a few of the cast that passed away, people looking a little different.
Yeah.
And I feel like they just made it a little too hard on themselves. But with that being said, I think the film does what it does really, really well for when it came out. And it's one of the more underrated sequels, I think, to come out in recent years, you know.
Yeah.
So anybody who cares to check it out, they're both streaming right now on Netflix.
Yes, they are.
For free. Sin City 1 and 2.
I haven't seen part 2 yet, so
you gotta check it out.
I need to check it out. And if you say spoilers, it's cool. I always watch them anyway, so that's cool.
Okay.
You are our demographic. So.
Yeah, fair game, man. Spit it.
And that's the end of our recommendations.
Oh yeah.
Moving on to show.
And now, Drop the Mic presents shows, and more shows.
So what do you got, Vic?
I got 2 shows. The first one that I saw, and I know a couple of my buddies are probably going to go to this, 311 and The Offspring at Mattress Firm, which is the Coors Amphitheater.
I didn't even hear about that.
It's July 29th.
Oh, really?
Which is like...
Pretty soon.
Yeah, like...
Next week.
Yeah, a few weeks from now. I've never seen any of those bands, but I would love to see 311. I really like 311.
Amber is it coming?
I used to work with some guy who's seen them 13 times, dude. Like 8 times in Vegas or something like that. He's ridiculous. But second show I got coming up, which was just recently announced, like not that long ago, is the Deftones are coming back to town. Yeah, they're putting on a show called Dia de los Deftones, which is
tight.
Pretty awesome, yeah. Saturday, November 3rd, and they're playing with a weird lineup.
The weirdest. But I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah, and it's, I forgot to say, it's going to be at Petco Park, so there's going to be a lot of different people there.
It's like what they aim to do is create a festival.
Yeah, basically.
And
cool.
It's the first annual Deftones festival.
Yeah, which is, dude, if I can go, I want to go, but Future's going to play. Mike Shinoda
of Linkin Park.
So his solo stuff, and then for the older
fucking San Diego locals, Rocket from the Crypt
is going to be playing. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I mean, and it's going to be at Petco. Deftones at Petco is pretty cool.
They got those. I don't know how the fuck to say their name. I apologize for that. But the rap rockers with the weird coat.
I didn't write them down, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah, they're kind of in the vein of Prayers.
Yeah. So, dude, Prayers is pretty cool too. But I don't know if I can pull it up in time. Let me see real quick. But it's like H09909. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce it either, so yeah, I didn't write it down. But yeah, they're playing too. So yeah, check that out. Deftones, November 3rd.
They also have a new beer that's from Belching Beaver. Which is a local brewery here in San Diego.
Yeah.
So we're proud.
They put out the last one, which was Phantom Bride. Now the new one is
Digital Bath.
Yeah.
And it's delicious. I already went out and they stole my money.
Really? It's already out?
Yeah, I got it at Vaughn's, dude.
What? There's still a Vaughn's?
That's where to get. I feel like they always have the hard to find craft beer.
Okay, I have to check that out.
Shout out to our neighbors,
Vaughn's,
the kids.
Oh, the kids.
Wakana's for the children.
Yep, it is.
What else? You got anything, James? Anything at all?
Comic-Con. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a show.
Yeah, it's a show, I guess.
That's one hell of a show.
Yeah.
That's the biggest show.
Yeah. It's Comic-Con. I don't know if you don't know what that is, then
Jeez.
I don't know. So don't try to talk to me. Yeah, it's Comic-Con, so it's awesome. Hey, airplane.
Once again.
So, what day are you going, man?
I'm going Sunday.
Sunday.
So I'll be there Sunday and probably walking around as much as I can on Thursday. Hopefully.
Oh, so you'll be walking around just outside there?
Yeah.
Which means you're going to help me man the fucking station. So
Yes.
fuck you, you're going to help me.
Hold the fort.
Yeah.
You're going to earn your keep, sir.
So I
You're
heard
going to learn today.
I heard they're going to be closing certain parts of downtown for Comic-Con, and if you don't have a pass or if you don't have a ticket, you can't enter. I mean, that's just what I heard. I don't know if you guys heard.
AKA Taco Bell? No, I'm just kidding. The only thing that I've heard is that they are closing down the front drive of the convention center.
Yeah, I know that's if you don't have a badge, you can't even walk through the area.
Oh,
At all.
Which is crazy.
I don't
'cause-
know if you can even walk through it at all. From what I know is that I think they're even trying to eliminate the lines for Hall H.
Really?
So where you have to register,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. I guess they don't want people
Sleeping there.
camping anymore, and they're trying to just change everything about it. So
probably a lot of
I
problems.
mean, hopefully it makes the one thing I can see about them changing that is hopefully it makes it a lot easier for people who don't have the time to sleep there
of
for
course.
3 days.
Yeah, normal people,
Yeah, people who have kids or who have like jobs that they have to go to.
aka us.
Yeah. So it makes it fair for everybody. I hope
Yeah.
And but I know the people who scalp tickets are going to be kind of pissed about because I know a couple of people who they would go there for a couple of hours in the morning, and then they would be done doing whatever they're doing, and they'd leave, and they just walk around up front. I got a Comic-Con badge. I got a Comic-Con badge.
They don't check. They don't match no names or anything.
No.
As long as
Dude,
There's too many people for them to stop everyone and say, "Hey, let me look at your badge and let me take out your ID so I can make sure this is you."
Because I've done that back like 8 years ago or something. I took someone's badge and I was just sketchy about it, so I didn't go back in.
all they care about is that your badge is real.
Okay.
They're not looking at the sex.
The name.
Yeah.
They're not,
I know someone who was a female. I'm not going to say who. Got a male's badge. And it was
Like I said.
the name said like George or something, and they just and she just walked in.
Georgina.
All they want is
They want to see the badge. They want to see the little
And-
holographic
yes,
stuff and
that
make
your
sure it's
badge is
legit.
real.
That it's legit. Okay.
Yeah, that's all they care about because that's money going into the place.
And so scalpers would just go there and sell them right at like a couple hours after Comic-Con.
I've done it. I mean, I've gone out there before and like looked for people when days I didn't have badges and like, oh, I know someone's out here trying to sell one.
They're cracking down on that hard because you have these scalpers that get in the rooms and they're buying up all the real tickets and then they sell them for hundreds of dollars to fans like James.
Yeah.
So they're trying to, I guess, each year get better with people just being able to get their tickets because they really want to go, not to have people trying to make a profit on top of ticket
Do you
prices.
guys know an exact count of what the capacity is, or like how many people could be in there?
I don't know about at once, but I know around this time, around the weekend, there's an estimated, I think it's 130,000 people around the area.
Crazy story. I remember walking outside looking for a badge for someone so I can to get in, and these two girls are sitting out front, right in front of the what is it called? It's the first hotel that's right on the outside of the
Marriott?
I think so. Yeah, there's like a little there's like a parking drive. That
Yeah,
you go
it's
under.
the Marriott.
And then they were sitting down in the grass with a sign that said, "Leaving Comic-Con, can I have your badge?" And these two girls, and these two guys walked up to them with 4-day badges, took it off their neck, and said, "Here, you can have them. We're going home now." And it was only a Saturday.
What?
Or it was a Friday. It was a Friday. So they had all of Friday, Saturday, and the rest of Sunday.
Jeez, dang.
And then